Honorable members, I'm informed by Mr. Xaso that this morning there was a case which was reported to the police. Honorable members, please, man, let's not be rowdy. Just listen. Allow me to finish. I have made a determination on the basis of your own submissions. I've also made a determination on the basis of the National Programming Committee meeting which we held last week, right? Now, and I did apply my mind to that. And I took a decision based on the submissions, but also based on the decision of the NAPC. And now, the police, I am informed by Mr. Xaso, are currently investigating that matter. So that matter right now is not a subject for discussion. What we are discussing is the report before us, honorable members. That is what we are seized with now. It is the report before us. Honorable, there was Debate. Did I recognize you? Okay. Yes, Honorable Mente.
Speaker, when we wrote to you, this development was not there. And you are correct. You responded to us on the basis of the facts we put before you. Immediately after we have received your response, there was this development. Now, we are going to suggest that let's take 5 minutes, go and apply your mind, and come back with a new ruling. People are going to die, and you are going to have blood in your hands. Because when they vote against what the Minister of Minerals threatened about, they are going to be killed. And their blood is going to be in your hands.
Honorable members, order. Order, Honorable Nhlangwini, please. Honorable members, you have made reference to a statement made by the Honorable Minister of Minerals. I do not want to talk to a matter which has nothing to do with me. However, honorable members, I do not recall that in the statement there was a death threat to anyone. Can we correct that? Can we correct that? There was no death threat directed at any one of you and us by the chairperson. There may have been other things which he said, but I do not recall reading or hearing that the chairperson has threatened people with death. I do not recall that. That man you were referring to. Honorable Zungula.
Speaker,
yes, Honorable Zungula.
When you responded, Speaker, to our letters,
followed by Honorable Khatebe.
when you responded to our letter, Speaker, you never dealt with the issue of the national chairperson who was threatening members of parliament. In all of your letters and responses, that has not been addressed. That is the first thing. The second thing, Speaker, is that last night, members of parliament received death threats via SMS stating should they vote in favor of the report, their days are numbered. That is last night. Now, I want to come to you again, Speaker, and say I agree with the submission by Honorable Mende. If you want to take 5 minutes to apply your mind again, please do so. But your decision that the voting method today will be via an open method, that decision is irrational. That decision, Speaker, does not take into account the circumstances that we find ourselves in, where members are threatened on their lives, they are threatened on their livelihoods. So please apply your mind once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. There's a hand there. I'm sorry, Honorable Member there. Yes, please.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Khatebe, I was referring to
Is it
that
Khatebe
member
or
there.
myself?
Sorry, Honorable Pando. Honorable Member. Oh, Honorable Pando, you may proceed. Honorable Khatebe now is...
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I rise in terms of the rules, both with respect to how we should address honorable members of the House. You allowed, Honorable Speaker, members to refer to Honorable Dlakude as Doris, which is unparliamentary in terms of the rules. Secondly, you have allowed that aspersions should be cast or can be cast against the Minister of Minerals and Energy. As far as I'm aware, there is no chairperson of the ANC in this House. There is Honorable Mantashe, who's an elected member of Parliament. And I would ask, Speaker, that given these spurious points of order by people who are afraid that their Phantom 42 will be proven to be phantom, they are now merely misleading the House and delaying a debate they know they have lost. I therefore request you to allow the House to proceed, Honorable Speaker.
I thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Members. Yes, Honorable Khatib.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm also rising on the point of order of Rule 85. There were aspersions which were cast on the Minister of this House, Honorable Mantashe. I think that whatever was raised against him, it can only be done through the substantive motion. So I think that there must be a ruling around that. Number 2, Chair, Honorable Zungula is not a shop steward of the ANC. He cannot come and tell us how we run our organization. ANC has got its own system of dealing with these things. So a leader of a 2-member party cannot tell a gigantic organization like the ANC how it should run its affairs. So we must get off, we must deal with this report. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Members, a matter has been raised here by Honorable Pando, and I must say that I missed that. I did not hear. Maybe it was at a time when there was a problem with the system, and I will therefore study the Hansard. And once I have studied the Hansard, I will rule on the matter. Honorable Members, hold on, Honorable Member. I had noted a member right at the back. I'm sorry, Honorable Member, that I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Sit down, Honorable Kyanji. You did not have your hand up. Honorable Member. Yes.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I rise in terms of Rule 92.
Honorable Members, please order.
Can you call me where? Come. I rise in terms of Rule 92, subsection 3, that when a member rises to address this House, must mention the point in terms of the rules of the National Assembly upon which he rises. Now, there is a request from my far right that some self-appointed shop stewards have been making reflections on the discussions that we had earlier on as a movement called the African National Congress. It is incorrect for people to speak on our behalf. It is wrong for people to suggest that we have been threatened if they are not bringing that as a substantive motion as per Honorable Khatib.
Thank
So
you,
let us
Honourable
not be subjected to political gymnastics and people who are dreaming about some discussions that they are afraid to undertake. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honourable Member. Honourable Members, I am now ruling on this matter. And that ruling is that I have allowed you adequate time to raise at times spurious points of order, and I will not allow for a continuation of that now. I now rule that we proceed with the debate on the report, Honourable Members.